7 signs you're a highly attractive man that you might not even realize. Have you ever walked into a room and felt eyes on you? Not in a bad way, but in a curious, almost magnetic way? Maybe women hold their gaze a little longer, blush, or act a bit playful around you. Maybe other men suddenly seem competitive, or strangers just assume you're confident, even if you haven't said a single word. Ever wonder why some guys can own a room without even trying? Well, you might be one of them and not even realize it. And I'm not just talking about a sharp jawline or broad shoulders. I'm talking about the traits that truly make people, men and women, stop and take notice. In this video, I'm going to share 7 powerful signs that you're a highly attractive man, including some you probably overlook every single day. By the end, you'll know exactly why people respond to you the way they do, and how to own that confidence even more. If you're new here, my name is Anna Jorgensen. I help good men decode women so you can find, attract, and keep your keeper. Welcome to Just the Tip. 1. You command respect without demanding it. You don't have to shout for attention or dominate conversations. When you walk into a room, people notice. It's a quiet, effortless presence, calm body language, intentional eye contact, and a centered energy. You don't need to prove yourself because your vibe already says it all. Sometimes, people adjust their posture when you arrive, they glance at you before speaking, or they ask your opinion even if you're not the loudest voice in the group. Key point: respect comes before attraction. Confidence without arrogance is magnetic. Women feel safe with a man who doesn't need to dominate to feel powerful, because insecurity can turn controlling or unpredictable. 2. You have a strong sense of purpose. Attractive men move with intention. Whether you're building a career, chasing a dream, or just trying to be 1% better every day, you have direction. Even if you're retired, you're not drifting, you're becoming. You're not waiting for life to happen, you're creating it. And that's incredibly attractive. Women notice when a man walks like he knows where he's going, even if he's not there yet. Key point: a man on a mission doesn't need to chase, he naturally attracts. Women avoid men with no direction because drifting leaves them carrying the emotional and logistical weight of the relationship. 3. You make people feel seen and heard. You actually listen. Not to reply, not to game the conversation, but to understand. You give full attention, maintain comfortable eye contact, and stay present in the moment. In a world full of distractions, genuine presence is rare and powerful. If a woman tells you about her bad day, you don't interrupt or rush to fix it. You listen, ask thoughtful questions, and remember details for later. That makes her feel valued and safe. Key point: women notice when you listen without an agenda. They trust men who can make them feel understood, because being emotionally invisible in a relationship is lonelier than being single. 4. You don't need validation. You're not fishing for compliments or bragging about achievements. You know your worth even if no one is clapping. Your confidence comes from your own standards, not likes or external praise. At an event, while others show off, you remain calm, collected, and maybe even a little mysterious. That quiet self-assurance is magnetic. Key point: the less you try to be liked, the more attractive you become. Women trust men who know their worth without seeking constant approval, because insecurity often leads to attention-seeking or cheating. 5. You attract polarizing reactions. Some people love you, others feel intimidated, and that's a good thing. True presence means you're not for everyone. You don't dilute yourself to fit in. You stand by your values and aren't afraid to voice them, even if they're unpopular. That confidence can inspire some and unsettle others, and that's exactly what separates men from boys. Key point: trying to be liked by everyone makes you forgettable. Women want a man with a backbone, someone they can trust to stand up for them and lead with strength. 6. Women flirt differently around you. They find excuses to touch you, laugh harder at your jokes, mirror your body language, and keep conversations going with playful questions. Those accidental brushes against your arm, deep eye contact, or random questions about your weekend. They're not random, they're signs she's interested but testing the waters. Key point: women often communicate attraction in subtle ways. If she's leaning in, laughing more, and showing curiosity, she's sending signals. Don't miss them. 7. You make peace look powerful. You don't chase drama or react impulsively. You're steady, calm, and composed, even when things go wrong. That emotional stability is rare and deeply attractive. When someone tries to bait you into an argument, you defuse it instead of escalating. That's strength. That's control. And it makes women feel safe while making insecure men uneasy. Key point: a woman wants a man who can be her rock, calm, reliable, and unshaken by life's noise. Emotional maturity is one of the most underrated signs of true attractiveness. Final thoughts. Being attractive isn't just about your looks, bank account, or car. Those things might get attention, but they don't create deep, lasting attraction. Real appeal comes from how you carry yourself, your presence, your purpose, and your energy. If you recognized yourself in even 3 of these signs, you're more attractive than you think. If you saw all 7, stop doubting yourself and start owning it. Remember, attraction isn't about chasing, it's about becoming the man you're meant to be. You've got this.